Hey guys, if you are out today, I need you to find the notes that say 2.4 at the top in all your handouts, and we're going to do these notes together. I'm going to write kind of quick, so if you need to pause the video and write stuff down and then hit play again, do that. After the video, I need you to take all the notes, text me a picture of your notes that you've taken, and then I need you to do all the worksheets. I'll explain at the end, and text me pictures of those too. So let's get started. Some of this will be a review, but it's something we really have to get down before we can move on. So the opposite or inverse of subtraction is addition. The opposite or inverse of addition is subtraction. We know that. The opposite or inverse of division is multiplication. But in high school math, instead of writing an X for multiplication, we either do like a dot, 4 times 5 that way, or we could do 4 times 5 in parentheses. We don't use that X anymore because all of our math problems have X's in them, and I don't want you to get the X confused with multiplication. And then the opposite or inverse of multiplication is division. And also in high school math, we don't use that little dot dot line division sign anymore. We use 4 divided by 5. We write it like a fraction, but we know that that bar means to divide. So the goal of a one-step equation is to get all the numbers on one side of the equal sign and all the letters or variable on the other side. What you do to one side of an equation, you must do to the other side. Now we're going to do some examples. X plus 21 equals -8. So we're trying to get the X all by himself on the left side, so we need to move that plus 21. What's the opposite of addition? Subtraction, minus 21. -8 minus 21. That goes away. On the left side I have X. -8 minus 21 is a -29. So that's your answer. X equals -29. The next one says X minus 3 equals 12. The opposite, we're trying to get the X by himself. The opposite of subtraction is addition. That goes away. I do it to the other side. X is the only thing left on the left. 12 plus 3 is 15. All right. Between the 4 and the X, when we cannot see what is going on, there's no add, subtract, multiply, or divide, we know that it's really being multiplied. So 4 times X. The opposite of multiplication is division. So I divide both sides by 4. On the left, all I have left is the X. -4 divided by 4 is -1. All right, so this one, it's X divided by 7. The opposite of division is multiplication. X is on the left. On the right, I have -5 times 7 is -35. All right, that's what we do when there's the X is on the left. This time, the X is going to be on the right. So we see the X is over here. I still want to keep my X on that side, and I need to make the 3 go away. I'm leaving the X where it is, so I'm going to subtract 3 on that side. I have to keep stuff lined up. So 11, 14 minus 3 is 11, equals X. I want your answer to be in that order. 11 equals X. This next one, it's X minus 5. The X stays where he is. I need to make that 5 go away, so the X is alone. 75 plus 5 is 80 equals X. That's what I need it to look like. This one negative 2 times x. The opposite of multiplication, because when we don't see add, subtract, multiply, or divide, we know it's multiplication. We divide by negative 2. 18 divided by negative 2 is negative 9 equals x. All right, one more on this page. X divided by 9. I need the x to stay there. I'm going to multiply because that's the opposite. 9 times 3 is 27 equals x. All right, I need you to turn to the next page. Looks like this. If you have a fraction, you're going to multiply the fraction by its reciprocal, reciprocal. What you do to one side of the equation, you must do to the other. Multiply will be our key word in a second. A reciprocal means I just flip the fraction over. So, the reciprocal of 1/2 is 2 over 1. I just flipped them. First, I have to make 5 a fraction. I put it over 1. The reciprocal of 5 over 1 is 1 over 5. The reciprocal of 7 over 4 is 4 over 7. The reciprocal of negative 5 over 9 is negative 9 over 5. The reciprocal of 121, flip them over, 1 over 22 is 22 over 1. Reciprocal of negative 8, I make it a fraction and make it negative 1 over 8. So let's do some practice. The directions said we multiply the fraction by its reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply 4 over 5 times 5 over 4. They mark out. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. When you type 20 times 5 over 4 in your calculator, using your fractions, use the calculator on your computer, you get x equals 25. Let's do the next one. Negative 1/3 x. The reciprocal is negative 3 over 1. That marks out. Negative 3 over 1. X is left on the left side. Negative 9 times negative 3 over 1 is positive 27. Move down to the bottom. This time the x is on this side. That's okay. I just need to move these numbers over to be with the negative 4. So the reciprocal of 3 over 4 is 4 over 3. Negative 4 times 4 over 3, it's going to give you a fraction. It's going to tell you it's negative 16 over 3. That's okay. Equals, the only thing left on this side is an x. I need you to write it in that order, negative 16 over 3. All right, last one. It's negative 1/2 x. I need to get the x alone, so I'm going to multiply by 2 over 1. 81 times negative 2 over 1 is negative 162 on this side and x left on that side. Okay, you have a pack of papers, probably like 4 papers behind these notes. I need you to do all of those pages. There's only like 6 problems on each page. And text me a picture of everything when you're done so I can check it. It's very, very important that you do all of these things correctly before we move on to anything else we do. All right? Feel better, stay caught up, and I will see you when you're back.